We are headed toward our warmest day of the weekend in the mid-80s. If you're going to be at the Jaguars draft party a little bit later on this evening, it'll be on the toasty side, but comfortable humidity. Wind shift is going to be bringing some cooler air for the weekend. Listen to Jacksonville's Morning News for the first alert 5-day forecast. And if we have any chance for rain, it's also the closing week of the Jax River Jams concert series tonight on the North Bank, the old Duval County Courthouse property, and that looks to be really pleasant. So we've only had one disruption throughout the month of April so far. It's been very dry overall. A number of stories making news on Jacksonville's only all-news morning show, including a deadly crash from the overnight hours. A young woman from Ukraine lost her life in a crash on Normandy near New World Avenue, and a man from Jacksonville, 20-year-old, critically injured behind the wheel of that vehicle hitting a tree early this morning. UNF poll, national poll, just released this morning showing former President Trump with a 2-point advantage over President Biden, 47-45. But the enthusiasm for both men, specifically Biden supporters, is noteworthy, as is the three issues, the top issues facing voters: the economy, immigration, then abortion. We'll see how that may ultimately change over the next 6 months. Diving deeper into some of the other data from that, listen for Mike Binder, the Public Opinion Research Lab Director from UNF, on that national poll during Jacksonville's Morning News. This weekend, Saturday, is Prescription Drug Take Back. We'll hear from Florida Poison Control about some of the dangers that are out there and ways that you can get involved and try to do your level best to help protect overdose deaths and more in our community. And we're also following the sentencing hearing of Nassau County Deputy Killer Patrick McDowell, as we expect closing arguments to be heard in Yulee this morning, followed by deliberations. We'll certainly break in with any update and send you a push alert once we know what the jury's verdict ultimately is, whether McDowell will be sentenced to life or death penalty. Ultimately, it'll be up to the judge to impose the sentence. And remember, it's no longer a mandatory unanimous decision by the jury. These and other stories updated till 10 on Jacksonville's Morning News.